So I guess we are.
We noticed that the Wi-Fi is a little choppy.
Yeah. And it's formal night. So we're dressed sort of formally. I should button this. I decided not to wear a tie. Decided not to wear a tie.
And I didn't do my hair, didn't do my makeup. I'm just kicking back. Yeah.
Anyway, hi there, everybody.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Garrett.
And we are the Port Monkeys, in case you didn't know.
And if you didn't know, maybe you clicked on the wrong thing. Anyway, so it's Champagne Waterfall night. And it seems like everything was sort of a little bit late on this ship. Whoa. We're in the library.
Library.
So there's these.
Lots of games. Does it say Braille?
I guess it's Braille. Yeah, Braille. Hi, Christina. They have Clue. They have Tribon.
Jenga. Scrabble.
I looked at a game here. Oh, here it is. And it's like nobody's ever used this. So I opened it up and the instructions were still on top and it was, I didn't go any further though. So we are down on deck 5. Like I said, this is the Internet Cafe and Library. And of course, since COVID, there's only half as many computers and people just go online on their devices.
And that's where you get your little daily puzzles.
This is the daily puzzles and some pencils if you need any. And the band is playing. And I thought they would have stopped by now so that we could Champagne Waterfall. There's the glasses right there. But they haven't poured anything. So let's go in the store. Hey, these plastic. Didn't zoom out. So this is the store down on deck 5 where if you need something that you forgot at home, you can pay 10 times the price that it would normally be. Like that's $6 for baby oil. Or if you need some chocolate, or if you need some gummy bears. Hey, Austin, do you want me to bring you these home? And you'll give me $19 when I get home? I think that bag is normally about $4 or $5. Of course, they have liquor. Liquor. So here's some 30 sunscreen. $13.50. So I know I'm too old, but boy, that music is loud. They gave us Hennessy cognac or brandy cognac. I think it's the same thing. And Ashley wants you to bring her chocolate. In our mini bar, they gave us 2 little bottles. Since I don't drink it, they were supposed to trade them for something else. I said anything else, but they've never come by to trade them. Look at all the Glenmorangie. Hey, look what's on sale. So instead of $10, it's only $4. Now that's a bargain, isn't it? But they're all the same flavor, and that flavor is orange.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your party and Easy Life. Thank you, everyone.
I think this is a cruise
How are you
direction.
doing tonight? Hello.
Where?
You all look lovely. Welcome to our Champagne Waterfall celebration. How many of you, give me a round of applause if this is your first Champagne Waterfall? Let's hear it.
Oh, there she is up
So
there.
welcome to the family. This is a tried
This is
and
not
true
my
tradition
first.
here at Princess. And I
This
know
is not
we got
Janet's
on board
first
yesterday,
either.
but this is our official welcome celebration. And in just a little while, you are going to meet our senior officers here on board the vessel. But there is one person who is waiting and is dying to meet you, and that is the man of the hour, the master of the vessel himself. A round of applause, please, for your captain, Stephen Lewis.
I hope he's going to come up there.
Thank you, Ali, and good evening, everybody. Wow, do you know something? I came down here this evening and I was thinking, if there's 10 people here, I'll be happy. You have really surprised me in the best possible way, so it is wonderful to see you all here, and thank you for coming out. So obviously we've had our first day. So what do you think of the Caribbean Princess so far? Are you enjoying yourself so far? Fantastic. Now, can I just is anybody here who was on the last cruise? Have you got any people? So still, okay, so the Klingons are still on board. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, this is a very strange cruise.
Thank you, Michael.
It is a shorter cruise, and we've only got a few ports. So obviously we're starting off properly tomorrow with the wonderful, the amazing city of San Francisco, one of my favourite places to visit that we cruise to. So anybody not been to San Francisco? A few people. Okay, so most of you hopefully are familiar with it. But there's just so much to do there. It's an incredible destination, either just local or going further afield. San Francisco is absolutely fantastic, incredible. Anybody going to Alcatraz? Yes. So please remember to come back. Okay, don't get locked in the cells. When you do the tour there, sometimes they lock the cells on you. So just make sure you don't get upset, make the guy too upset, and hopefully he'll let you back out again. So just to remind everybody, tomorrow we're actually going to be arriving tonight, as I said in my noon announcement this morning, and that is because of the tide. So we will be alongside for about 2 o'clock, but due to local regulations, unfortunately, we won't be able to let you get off and have a sort of like an early morning rave or anything like that. You will have to wait until about 6:30, 7 o'clock. But listen to the announcements when the gangways will be open, and of course we'll let you go as soon as possible. Then we have our second and final sea day to head up towards the Juan de Fuca Strait, and then we'll be arriving into Victoria to be alongside for about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So who's never been to Victoria before? Anybody? Right, well I'll tell you what, listen. Usually when we go to Victoria, we don't have a huge amount of time. We usually go in there sort of later in the evening, and then we sail for midnight. So the fact that you're going to have a huge amount of time in Victoria, Victoria is gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful place.
Gorgeous.
I do wish that the other ships that call into Victoria have more time there, but unfortunately they can't do that. But we do. We have got the rest of the afternoon and of course all evening to enjoy that amazing destination in Victoria. And then of course overnight, once we've left there, a quick trip up the Harrow Strait, Rosario Strait and the Strait of Georgia to be into Vancouver. And that's the end of the cruise. So lots of things to look forward to. Obviously we've got sea day, one more sea day after this, as I say. But these amazing destinations, if you haven't already been to them, I would strongly suggest popping along to see the Shore Excursions team. They're just forward on deck 6 here. They will be able to provide you with any kind of tour that you're looking for. Okay, there's lots of options available, but do go and have a chat with them, and I'm sure they can fit you up with something which will really make your time in these places really, really worthwhile. So I said you've had your first sea day. Hopefully you found your way around the ship by now, and you found the important parts like the buffet. But she's not the youngest ship. She's not the biggest ship. We don't have all the fancy whiz bangs that some of the newer ones do. But we think the Caribbean Princess does have a huge amount of heart, and we hope that by the time you finish on your time here, you will come to regard the Caribbean Princess just like we do. You're very much home away from home. But the thing that really makes the cruise something special, it's not the itinerary, it's not the ship, it is the people. So far, what do you think of the officers and crew of the Caribbean Princess? Are they doing a good job? So we have the 1,145 of us, and I would love nothing better than to bring them all out and introduce them, but that would take a little bit of time. So what I will do shortly is introduce all the senior officers and managers to you. But before then, I would just like to say one final thing. This is not just a repositioning cruise to get us into Vancouver, to get us ready for Alaska. It is also a very special themed cruise. We don't do these very often. Some companies do them a bit more often than we do, but this is a very special themed cruise for Foley Family Wines. And I had to write that down because I knew if I tried to remember that, I'd get it all, but I forget it through there. Okay, so this is a very, very special themed cruise, and we have some representatives of that team on board. I'm not going to say all that much more about it because I don't really know all that much more about it. But if you do want to find out more, I would strongly suggest speaking to anybody from the F&B team. So anybody at the restaurants or the bars, they will be able to give you some more information about that. But I would like to introduce now a very, very special person from that company, and he goes by the name of Sebastian Wallet. Please, can you come out and introduce yourself? Okay, so here we are from Foley Family Wines. So, yes, any questions about Foley Family Wines, anything to do with wines and cheeses, I guess you want to speak to, is that right? So he's going to be kicking things off very, very shortly with the Champagne Waterfall. So, as I said, any more questions about that kind of thing, please do speak to any of our F&B team. So, Sebastian, thank you so much. Right, thank you very much. Give it a round of applause. Why not? Why not? Okay, moving on to the senior officers and managers. I'm going to start with my right-hand man. He is the staff captain. He is the second in command of the Caribbean Princess. A very, very important job, which is one of the reasons why he's just below me in the ranking structures, which is why you'll never see me going down the stairs in front of him, just in case we have a little accident and he gets very rapid promotion. Push him off the railing. Very, very important job, the staff captain. He comes from Italy. Please welcome Liberato. Okay, some people say, what does the staff captain do? And I say, well, he does all the hard work and I take the credit for it afterwards. Helping him with all the safety maintenance and safety training on board, another very, very important person is our safety officer. He also comes from Italy. Please give a warm hand, Safety Officer Marco. Moving on to the technical side of things, we've recently celebrated our 21st birthday here on the Caribbean Princess. That's getting on quite a bit for a ship. So obviously we need a top-notch technical team to keep everything ticking over and running smoothly and nicely. So we do have that on board. We're very, very blessed with a fantastic technical team. And in charge of all the engineers and electricians, we have
Thank you very much.
Engineer officer, also from Italy. Please give a warm hand to your chief engineer, Fabrizio. Okay, the staff chief is his second in command, but he's busy downstairs.
This is Vine's Wine Bar. Remember there was something here earlier?
Yeah.
He's in charge of the electrical side of things.
It's a pretty good size Vines, and it's not been replaced by O'Malley's Irish pub. But there's no, oh, there is wine. Or champagne. So I pulled that out.
Italy. So you've been to see a bit of a theme here, aren't you? Okay, so
look, Janet's drinking.
Is the hotel general manager. He's in charge of all
aspects. Am I zoomed in still?
Team. Where do you think he's from?
Yeah.
Italy! Wrong! He is from the Czech Republic. Please give a warm hand to hotel general manager Jan.
He was on this ship when we sailed last
So
year.
you can imagine, obviously, a hotel department, a massive department, obviously, encompasses everything that's not deck or technical. So we split the hotel department underneath him to two different areas: food and beverage team, and basically everything
Excuse
else.
me.
So everything else is what we're going to start with, which is the admin side of things, the guest
Hi.
services side of things, the laundry, the accommodation, and all that kind of stuff. So very, very important job. Please give a warm hand to the associate
Scooter.
hotel general manager who looks after all that good stuff. He's from the United States. Please welcome Rico. And this next gentleman, he is looking after all the revenue departments, so shops, photography, casino, the spa.
Taking the pictures, cleaning the dishes.
So he's basically looking after all the money. So if you find yourself with lots of unnecessary cash, if you would like to donate them via the online revenue streams, this man will be very, very happy.
This is the International Cafe, and this is the boss of the International Cafe. But the food here is complimentary, so if you want Janet to try any of it, we had one of these today and one of these. Janet did not eat the bread. And this is where you get specialty coffee.
It is not complimentary.
Right. It's at least $3.
And look, you can buy a birthday cake for $35, 12 servings.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, and helping us with
Look how well it flies. Oh. He's still announcing people. This is what they're talking about. The food and wine cruise. Oh, but this doesn't have the winery on it.
Okay, moving on to the food and beverage side of things.
Wait.
Just laugh.
Me and this guy are going to be in the picture.
Food and beverage, yes, without them, we wouldn't go very far at all. So, in charge of all the restaurants, the bars, the galleries, and of course all the provisions.
Wearing the suit with the short black or gray hair. My bad. I'm thinking she wants to be a guy, right?
Maybe.
Let's go upstairs and sneak up behind the captain. By the way, I'm wearing my name tag today. Whoop, don't want him to see. This is the midship stairs, by the way. And I have a can of Coke in my pocket. And I might have drank too much cheap champagne. All right.
Because usually on the end of the cruise, he and his team are responsible for the fact that you have to upsize your wardrobe.
That's John right there.
I'm talking, of course, about the incredible food that you have already enjoyed and will continue to enjoy during your time on board.
I think he's introducing the chef.
There
There it is.
And I checked earlier, there's no rats underneath the hat. The next gentleman, I'm sure he's here.
Hey, it's the captain.
Okay, he's not here. Let's go walk past him anyway. This gentleman, very, very important. He runs one of the smallest departments on the ship. I do hope that we never have to see him professionally, openly, socially. As I say, can't be here tonight.
So do you remember any of their names? Captain's is Stephen. This guy clapping right here. Well, now they're all clapping. That's Jan, second one over. There's the cruise director. I think that's a pink dress. It might appear white. That's Ali.
We want to make sure that all our operations have a minimal impact.
Let's go up to the casino so I can cash.
While we're live.
Or I will. You can stay down here.
Boop, 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 boop. Janet needs to stop by the casino. Go figure. Hey, I don't know, they said it.
Need to get some cash.
Hey, I don't know, they said it. Let's see how far she gets before she realizes the casino is the other direction. That far. Oh, no, don't leave that right there.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. By the way, here's the officers. Grazie. And the cruise director. So if you want free liquor on a cruise, come to the Champagne Waterfall. Right?
The one and only cruise director, the best, absolutely best cruise director on the seven seas within a 2-mile radius. From the United States, please welcome Ali.
Yeah.
So there we go, folks. That's all the senior managers. We're all here to look at the 2,700.
Well, I was going to go right there, but now somebody else is.
The best vacation possible. Is there anything we can do to help you with that? Please do let us know, and we will do all we can within reason. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is a short cruise, but we do hope that you enjoy the time.
For a short cruise, I think this is the longest captain speech I've ever heard. He's checking his messages. Wait a minute.
As well as our senior officers as well. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, I think we are going to get our Champagne Waterfall officially kicked off. So in order to do so, I'm going to need everyone.
There you go. Hi. All right, casino. All right, casino liquor. Beer. Does this seem like a deal?
Hold on.
I read on Facebook somebody saw the same Fortuna Luck on another Princess cruise. They went on a Princess cruise and she was there, and then they went on another one and she was there too. And they thought how incredible that she would be on the same two cruises that this person was on. Have you found any ducks? No, Michael. But every Princess cruise has a Fortuna Luck. They just wear a wig and the same dress. I mean, similar dress, not the exact same. Look, Janet's cashing out. She won in the casino.
Thank you.
Ooh, she gave it to me. Hi.
Hello.
Anywho, let's go this way. And I just realized this machine's been off the whole time. And they didn't pour, we played this today. They didn't pour the champagne ever. And on our previous cruises, the campaign, I think I have had too much to drink. The captain never spoke for so long or so early. He always waited till 7 till we poured the champagne. So, hi. We're going in the theater. Of course, we've got dinner first. So it's 35 minutes before showtime, just so you know. And there's that many people in there.
Thank you, and enjoy the show.
And if you buy the premier package, the $90 a day package, $95 a day now. And you have reserved seating for a production show. We've got a production show tonight. That's the reserved seating.
As a courtesy to your
The
fellow
blue.
passengers, we kindly request that there's no reservation of seats.
But
We would like
all
to
these
remind you that
people,
due to copyright restrictions,
hey, we'll be
the
on the
use of
Caribbean
audio
Princess
or
again
video
in March. We
recording
were
is
on her
not
last
permitted.
July.
And we also
We were
kindly
on
request that
August and
there's no
September.
flash photography during the
Are the
performance.
seas rough? No, they're very
Thank you,
smooth.
and enjoy the
And
show.
we haven't found any ducks. Hey, Michelle. Hello, Port Monkeys. Okay. So, we're getting ready for Born to be Wild, is
Born
it?
to be wild.
We're forward elevators now. We're forward elevators now. So somebody message, because we just went, I'm going on a 7-day Alaska cruise. Hey, yeah, that's the one next week.
We're going on the
Grand Princess, right?
to Alaska in August.
Yeah, we're doing the 16-day in August.
And then the 16-day Panama Canal right after.
And then we're staying on to do the Panama Canal. So 32 days. But that 17-day looks nice. Still here. Okay. Did we cut out though? We did, right? Watch these people reaction. Hi there.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm joining the club.
Okay.
Ah. Oh. Hey. Less is more. He may be the best casino host ever. Ever. Ah, craps. So we're going to walk back out here to the piazza and we're going to sign off because, well, we just are.
Because it's boring, right?
I thought we lost you a couple times there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Is this Proud Mary? Oh, no, it's not. It sounds like it, though. So we went to Waves, and remember I commented that these stores are closed? Well, coming soon. And there were guys in there working this morning, coming soon. So the ship is still being fixed. They were tearing out cabinets and installing new cabinets in there. So, and it smells like electrical fire, doesn't it? So hopefully it's not. And this is the back door to Explorers Lounge, and they've got it closed because it's very noisy out there. They're going to have a wine tasting in here.
Oh, it's the wine.
It's a private event, though.
It's the.
But see that? They have a lot of wine and food parties. Anyway, let's go right out.
And it was $55 for the wine, $135 if you wanted the wine and dinner. And they had several events.
And if you want wine with dinner, just invite me over to your house. Anyway.
If you're going out there.
Somebody asked about the ocean. Pretty calm. It's been like this all day, though. Gray, overcast, all day. And this door opened automatically. I didn't push a button, and there's no button to push, and I didn't want it to open. Anyway, so from the Caribbean Princess,
I'm Janet.
I'm Garrett.
And we'll see you in the next port.
Would you San Francisco?
Thanks for watching.
Tomorrow, we're going to ride the cable cars.
Yeah.
Probably not live, though. Is tomorrow Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, I think we'll be gone by the time we go live. Or
we'll see.
We can go live sailing under the Golden Gate Bridge. Won't that be crazy?
Except we're going to get there at 2 o'clock in the morning tonight.
Yeah, but we're not going to leave at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
We're going to leave and right around 5 or 6,
Okay.
and then sail under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Cool.
So we'll go up on top, on the very top. Janet will tough it out, and
Because we don't take elevators and we're on deck 8.
happy cruising. Thank you, Michael.
Hey, thank you.
I meant about the cold. It's going to be cold and windy up there.
I brought my hat and my
Good night,
gloves.
Christina.
Good night, Christina. Good night, Ashley. Good night, Austin. Good night, Jesse. Good night, Liam. Good night, Hosty. Good night, Jules. Good night, everybody that's watching.
Good night, Moon. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.